Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nez Porter back with another exciting video. Columbus Ave and Dimmick Street, the famous crazy bus lane they designed and divided the street. Here we have, not too sure how this happened, but a truck came up on top of the median. Now, seeing is believing, so you got to see it to believe it. Truck came on top of the medium, through the barrels. Almost got the electrical box. This time he didn't get it. Next, I think they're aiming for the electrical boxes, to be honest with you. Not too sure how that happened. Hit the sign. I'm not too sure how these things happen, but they do happen. They do happen. How you doing today? All right. So this is single lane traffic all the way down. This is a very, very dangerous and poor design, I must admit. Why they designed it this way, I have no idea. Good morning, how are you? I didn't want to say nothing to you on camera, but good to see you. How you been? I got a YouTube video. You just type in my External Affairs Porter. You know my last name. Just type it in, External Affairs Porter. So this is a single lane all the way down. I still don't know how he got to that position there. I don't know. That's up to him to figure out how he did that. But as you can see, this is all single lane all the way down. All the way down. So you see how only one bus went by, but all this traffic here. They claim it's in the name of safe bus lane or faster bus services. Whatever jargon they try to give you, it's a bunch of lies. Trust me. All the politicians out there now are not truthful to the American people. So look at this. All this traffic here. How many buses do you see coming down here? Got two in line over here. Got two buses in line right there. Now, I think there's a third bus coming behind that one. Big, all this open space down there. And I talked to some T riders. They said the buses do not come in any faster than they should be. And some even said the buses are still late. So I don't know how this is supposed to be a safer and more convenient system. And this is what happens when you have people who really don't live in the community designing stuff for the community and don't ask for the community's input. I know so you got four buses all right behind. This was not even in service. This was not in service either. What the heck's going on here? So it looks like two of them not even in service. So like you said, we got this. This is not the first time I've seen cars going top of this median.
61 Pond Street, Jamaica Plain, engine 28, tower ladder 10, a motor vehicle accident. 61 Pond Street, Jamaica Plain, nearest box 246, Jamaica Way and Pond Street, 717.
And there's been accidents because I haven't been covering them. There's been a lot of accidents along this stretch here. Just because I don't cover them don't mean it's not happening. Like, I assume you might only know about the ones I cover, but there's quite a few that I don't cover that still exist. Take a quick walk over here. This it looks like a single vehicle accident. Not too sure how it happened. And a couple of weeks ago, they did put those barrels out there for that particular reason, because there were cars that were knocking down the flex posts that they put up. Each one of those flex posts costs about $300. Those little white things that kind of, they're called flex posts, and those things cost the city about $300 a piece. The snowplows took a bunch of them down during the wintertime over here. If you look in the back of the DPW yard, you see quite a few of them laying on the ground over there, broken. Like I said, I'm not too sure how this happened, because I've seen stranger things. So this is not, it's not surprising, it's not shocking. It's just, you know, we will never understand what takes place. Each scenario is always different. The only thing he got to do, he got to explain to his boss how his truck got damaged on top of a sidewalk doing 20 miles an hour in the city of Boston. So you can't even take a right on the Dimmick Street? That's weird. You can't take a left, can't make a U-turn. I understand that part, but you can't, or is it trucks can't take, or maybe it's saying trucks cannot take a right. Maybe that's, see, it's kind of misleading. Maybe it says truck no left. Sorry, trucks no right, I mean. But that's still misleading when you look at it real quick. I see that now. I can see that because trucks are kind of wide and they can't make that swing. Boston EMS is just pulling up, or are they passing through? No, they're passing through. They're probably going to the accident on Pond Street. There's another accident over there in Jamaica Plain. There's accidents all over the city of Boston that just you can't explain. A lot of single car rollovers. I've seen them all the time, so I don't know what's causing it. So this might be his boss right here talking to him. You gotta explain to him what happened. Not too sure how, but it happened. The other thing I noticed, when cars come out of this parking lot right here, it's a very dangerous blind turn, especially at nighttime. Is when these cars come in and come out, they have no buffer zone when they meet the traffic on the street right here. So they literally have to come out into the street, and by that time they're almost hitting the oncoming car. And at nighttime it's even worse. You see so many near accidents.
28 to Colorado, 10, you're all set.
Got transit police responding as well. They're coming down here now. They probably got a right to report because that is technically their property now.
I'm engine 28.
Engine 28.
Public police, this is on the state police, Combo Gateway, right in front of the courthouse.
State police from the gateway, some of the vault, some of the
Like I said, I can't really tell you how this happened. But it happened. You see this truck right here? These big trucks right here. See how close he is to that sign right there? You guys can see that. A lot of these trucks, when they rattle, they bend these signs. So if he happens to hit a pothole or something, he rocks the truck, he will flip that sign and hit the pole as well. So this is just documentation, because I've seen it happen several times before. So he's literally like 3 inches away from that sign. Like I'm on the sidewalk, so I'm looking down the half the truck is like, he's real tight to the hold on, he's tight to there. He swung out now a little bit, but if he didn't swing out, he had to go around that wheel of the car right there. But if he had kept going straight, he would hit that sign. That goes to show this thing is not too well designed. And I would like to meet the designers of this thing. I really like to sit down with them, or whoever if there are any real designers of this project. As a matter of fact, that should be public record. Maybe we go down to the MBTA building and find out who are the actual architects and designers of this this horrible, dangerous design. The other thing I might want to point out, it's not safe for elderly people and young children that have to get on the bus, because before you would just get on the bus at a sidewalk. Now you got to physically walk into a street to catch a bus, and you got to physically walk back off the street or onto the street to catch the bus. So that's kind of like it's not safe. If that was the case, why didn't you just put all the cars traveling in the middle lane and all the buses travel on the right side of the road, and the cars could park in the middle? Well, why wouldn't you do it that way?
0724 hours.
I want to see what this sign says up here. There's a sign on this pole here. Just want to see what this sign says. The stop will be closed. Oh, that's already passed. Well, at least this time that the electrical box is saved. Now these electrical boxes, from what I understand, somebody told me to fix up, install, and wire and everything costs 45. I believe he said 45,000. I could be wrong, but he said 45,000. Now I don't know if that's true or not, but somebody had told me that to put the meters, the electrical, the wires, all the hardware, all the pin, all that stuff in there, to change it all over, 45,000. I don't see why he would lie to me about that, but that's what I was told. And the other question that we got to really start bringing up too, how safe is the MBTA? There's been a lot of accidents on the MBTA. Actually, people have been losing their lives now. This is probably, well, the second life lost in the MBTA within a year, maybe more that we don't know about. But how safe is it? How safe is the MBTA? It does have, look like oil dripping, but nothing major. Nothing major. Other than the damage in the front, it was a perfectly good looking truck.
6121.
Tow truck has arrived, so we're gonna watch it.
421.
We might as well watch them tow it out of here while we're here.
Yeah, this is on the state. I think Fire might have requested them, but it's just going to be a paper exchange, so if they don't want to come out, I can handle it.
Stand by.
Trying to get as much supplies out of the truck because I guess they need it for the next job.
Bravo 849 Ocean Nord, good morning.
Good morning.
The 29, I guess that bus goes to Mattapan. Ride for free, so the 29 is technically, what's up, man, how you doing? 29 is free. for the time being anyway, until they get rid of it. It won't, nothing lasts us forever, so it's just a matter of time when the 29 is not going to be free anymore. The other day there was a transit bus that almost hit the same divider, and I don't know what took place of that, but I don't know. I can't see what the drivers are seeing, so I don't know what they're looking at or what they're doing. But the other day a transit bus almost hit one of these. That's the reason why they got these cones up here, these barrels rather. These barrels weren't always there. In the last 3 weeks, they put these barrels up in front of those mediums over there to prevent cars from hitting the centerpiece.
Engine 14, an unconscious person, 112 Southampton Street, Roxbury. Engine 14, an unconscious person, 112 Southampton Street, Roxbury. Nearest box 727 Southampton and Atkinson Street, 7:30.
Jake 421 State sending someone.
I see all this traffic we have. Now,
Okay.
I was told by one of the T representatives that school buses can utilize the bus lane, but since I've been doing these videos, I've probably seen maybe 3, maybe 4 the most school buses ever use that bus lane. And if they are told to use the bus lane, no one explained to them how the bus lane works. I'm pretty sure they haven't, because I talked to a few bus drivers and they have no clue what I'm talking about. Allegedly, school buses could use that bus lane, allegedly, because it was said by a T official, someone who represented the T. But if you notice, most school buses use the regular roadway like everybody else does. And a lot of people don't know that little light up there means stop. Like, you see that light that look like a little minus sign? That means stop for the buses. That's a bus signal and trolley signal only. That's a trolley signal, bus signal, and nothing else. Now when that has a green light, the minus sign becomes like a vertical sign, like just like right now. So that's the difference. In the middle, it's a triangle. That's a yellow triangle. So and they don't know that. So how would they know how to use that system? You have to train them to use that system. That's a system that I think was designed for trolleys. There's a bus right here that has no idea he could use the bus lane. See, that traffic goes all the way down to Eggleston Square. I got you on the other one up there on Walnut Ave. I got you. Yeah, you see it yet? It's crazy. That officer was at Walnut Park with the fight that took place on Walnut Park. I think it was 38 Walnut Park. He was the first officer that arrived on scene. A lot of crazy stuff goes on in the city that we just don't understand.
Bravo 850 Ocean Aura, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, you gonna get a thumbs up? There you go. The most important thing, he's safe. That's the most important thing, buddy. Be safe out there. The most important thing is that people are safe, because accidents do happen, and that's why they call them accidents, because it's not something you plan on doing. And whenever you come to an accident, vehicles and property can always be replaced. A life can never be replaced. So the most important thing is when fire department respond, they're not caring about the car or the vehicle. They're caring about the person's safety inside the vehicle. I'm gonna hang around for them to tow it, because a lot of tow truck drivers, they want to see the vehicles get towed. A few from Akiki Towing, a few from Always Open Towing, and a few from Tedesco Towing. I know a few of them out there, so they always want to see the vehicles getting towed. Is that front wheel drive? That truck is front wheel drive. Wow. The truck is indeed front wheel drive. Yes, it is. You would think those vans would be rear wheel drive, but it started pulling from the front. He's gonna hook it up right now. Oop, he's off the wheel on the other side. He's gonna grab it from a different angle. Whoever invented these wheel lists, they did it. It was a great idea.
Now ground on the other side, just so you know.
He's gonna pull. Oh, he's gonna come off again. That wheel is messing him up. If he pulls it, he has to pull it straight though. He might have to pull it straight to do that, straight across the curb. If he pulls it straight across the curb, he can do it. I'm gonna have to move those barrels out the way. He can pull it straight, it'll come straight down. And tow trucking, being a tow truck driver is a dangerous job, just so you guys know. It's a very, very dangerous job. Look, he's off again. It's tough to get those things centered on there like that.
Good morning.
Now he got a better vantage point right now. There you go. A very good vantage point right there.
Good morning. Sorry, I'm calling it 14.
Engine 14.
Engine 14, 11.
Thank you.
Yep.
738.
There you go. One more pull and he got it.
Echo Tango 55 Ocean North.
I got you.
It's tough to pull a front wheel drive vehicle like that too when the wheels keep moving on you. Some people tie the wheel down with the seat belt. It's an old trick a lot of tow truck drivers do. Some people have their own ratchet system that they use as well.
Good morning.
engine 30, ladder 25. Investigate a heating device. 220 Sherman Road, West Roxbury. Engine 30, ladder 25. Investigate a heating device. 220 Sherman Road, West Roxbury. Nearest box 2839 Sherman Road is 107, 738.
Continue straight with it.
Engine 3, ladder 17, a central station alarm. 1511 to 1521 Washington Street, Boston. Engine 3, ladder 17, a central station alarm. 1511 to 1521 Washington Street, Boston. Nearest box 1651 Washington and Mystic Street, 738.
There you go. That's how you do it. Now he's gonna grab it from the front. Actually, this. And once he grabs it from the front, he's good to go because the back wheels are gonna free spin. It's not your everyday occurrence, but it is something that takes place in the city of Boston.
Echo 93, good morning.
Echo 983, Marsh.
All right, guys, that's pretty much it. He's got it up and he's out of there. That's just pretty much the end of it. Put these barrels back into place, and I guess that's about it. Hopefully there's not another one. This seems to be a hot spot for accidents, though. I've seen like 4 accidents in the same area, so that's unfortunate. The most important thing, there was nobody standing up here. If there was, that could have been much more serious. Not too much damage to the fencing area, very minor. A little tack welding here and there, and probably replace a panel if necessary.
Okay, 411 code 1 waiting on the code.
A lot of oil. He's repositioning the van again because he's going to get a better vantage point. All right, guys, just want to show you what's going on in the city. Got to be safe out there. The box got tilted a little bit, but that's not nothing major at all. Nothing to go crazy over. Still functional. Still operational. There's a young lady that lives on this street, and she tells me there's so many accidents just right on this stretch right here. This stretch alone is just so many accidents. All right, he's off and he's out of there. Take care, man. Be safe. On my YouTube channel, External Affairs Porter. External Affairs Porter on YouTube. Yeah, hold on. Let me shut this off. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Bus lane's back in service. No personal injury, as far as we know of. Anything that's cosmetic can be replaced and can be repaired. I'm gonna head up out of here. If anything else comes up, I'll be sure to get back to you guys.